All right, good morning. Hey, this is MDB Modified Darvas Box, the heir to Nicholas Darvas and his awesome book, How I Made $2 Million in the Stock Market. It is 11 a.m., precisely on the dot, on January 14th, Sunday, and I thought I'd do a weekend review video here. It's the long weekend, Martin Luther King holiday, and good time to take it easy, chill out, look at some charts. I do my sort of stock market stuff in the mid mornings, as you probably have noticed, and then I finish, and then we go and do much more important things later in the day. But let's get into it. We'll look at some charts here and see what's happening, see if there's any signals, any interesting volume, interesting chart patterns, etc. popping up. For anybody who's never watched me before, I built my own unique sort of trading system based on the book How I Made $2 Million in the Stock Market. It's a wonderful book. I highly advise you read it and take it seriously. Um, I've got my stocks that I'm following on 6 different watch lists, and what I'm looking for is stuff here on the right side, looking for signals. And I've got different colors on my charts, which signifies different things. For example, this sort of light gray means it's an inside week. My core is weekly charts. And the colors definitely mean things and can guide your trades on what to do. So let's get into it and take a look. I always start here on the AMZ. This here is MLPs. MLPs, you get good income off of energy. And I've got some of these in my income portfolio. And what I see is a sideways box here, which is sort of a base or a range. And we've got an inside week. And the way you'd play that is if you wanted to trade it, you just put your different lines on the top and the bottom, and then you buy which way it goes. An inside week is almost like a mini box. So it tells you it's sort of indecision, and it's inside because it's within the ranges of the top and the bottom of the prior bar. So this to me makes it look like energy MLPs might be getting ready for a higher move, but I already own some, so I'm thrilled. Here we go. ARC. I always beat up on poor Kathy Wood because she had her moment in the sun back here in 2020, 2021, and she's unlikely to be in the spotlight ever again. And look here, here's the pullback. We had the big rally going up here, and you see more color charts here. Blues mean sort of an excess exuberance. Many times they're followed with a red bar. You see plenty of examples right here. Blue, give back, blue, give back. Yellow bar buy signal here. This is very bullish. And I code the bars with the formulas with this. The formulas are a state secret. I will not sell that to you unless you pay me a lot of money. But white bar sell signal here. The thing about a signal is all these are signals, but what you really are trading is the reaction to the signal. So, for example, yellow bar sell signal, white bar sell signal. Well, you might think, oh, it's super bearish, time to bail out and trade. Well, the reaction to it was a bullish bar. So, therefore, bearish signal negated. So, you're watching for signals and then you trade the reaction. That's how trading's done. You may have heard it differently from other people. Well, they're wrong. This is how you do it. And there's plenty of chart patterns. There's CanSlim chart patterns, etc. I was a CanSlim trader, and I just couldn't do it because I couldn't see the patterns. So I switched, made my own system, and away we go. BZJ, proxy for oil, going sideways on a box. Hard to, no real signals there. NASDAQ had a Darvas box breakout, textbook per the book. Textbook has volumes in the right spots, that you want to see it, which means big investors are pushing it, buying it, they want it. We haven't really seen any red, so it makes sense that this was a nice rebound week. But are there any trading signals in here? Not really. Nothing that I see. Ethereum, big volume in crypto. Crypto's been the talk of the weekend. But you know what? Are there any real signals in here? There was one potential one here. That could have been a bearish signal. But you know what? It triggered and then whoop, immediately went back up because it's very bullish. So despite all the doom and gloom, at the moment, this is still bullish. This is still, you should still be long. It's still going up. It's just some people are, don't know what they're doing. So FFTY, nothing much here. Forming a sideways box, but not quite yet. Another week. China keeps going down. I always love the way he said China. Here we go. Bitcoin, GBTC, I'm long this. Now this right here is a bearish shooter bar. A shooter bar is an inverse hammer. And there's a signal right there. Now this, see how that's color coded? Now that there is a hammer pattern. Hammers and shooters are the same. They're just inverted on each other, which is why they're colored the same. Now notice how we got a bullish hammer bar, and that's followed with an inverse hammer. So way we play it, you would have gone long at the break of the upside, which gave you an exciting few days here, but then bears showed up. So now place this right here or roughly thereabouts. And, if it's time for this to be over and the stock reacts down, crypto, well, then we'll sell it. I'm long from way down here, and I'm still long until the market kicks me out. And that's how you trade, boys and girls. Gold, going sideways, man. Gold's so tough. Stupid thing. High yield bonds moving up. That's always a good sign. If the economy is going to take a big dump, high yield bonds are very sensitive to that. Let's see, what do we got? IGV, software. Again, UVC, yellow bar, and then a box breakout here. And now things are just trending higher. You should have been buying back in November. You should have, because that's when all these yellow bars started showing up. Yellow bar right there. GBTC breakout right here. Well, that was October. But you see, that's when you want to make your buys. You want to make them when it's breaking out. If you missed it all this time and now you're looking for trades and you're looking to trade in here, this is less optimal spots. Yeah, you can make money, but man, why make it so tough on yourself? Buy when the market tells you to buy. You got it? Good. Now do it. ITB housing. Ugh, look at that. ITB is so funny. This is housing. They sold it down here all for starting in like July. Red. And I get it. Interest rates are going up. Who can afford a house, right? Well, maybe there's some other factors at play because it came down here and then whoop, big yellow bar buy signal. Ever since, it's been straight up. Now, is it going to keep going? I mean, I don't know. But you had a buy signal here, and that was when everything else started moving also. So if you were really into housing and you missed it, that was your chance. And then it's had some inside weeks here. You could have bought off of it, but inside weeks are less powerful than other signals, in my opinion. Russell Microcap. Oh, you see you had a shooter bar right here, and now it's been going down the last couple of weeks. IWM had a box breakout, but it failed. That's a breakout failure, but who knows? Maybe it might go up or maybe it might go down. Honestly, I don't know, and I don't care. Because look at the overall chart. It just looks terrible. There's nothing there. But here you go, healthcare. Look at that. Zoom straight up from October. Like I said before, yeah, this means all our health insurance premiums are going up. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Obama, you dumb fuck. And they did it on purpose. They changed insurance on purpose to screw us all. And it's unfortunate. Let's see here. Transportation. Actually, if you wanted to really have done this, when they made Obamacare, which went into effect like down in here, you should have just bought healthcare and then ride the wave. What a great trade. When something big happens, buy it. Especially if they want the Congress to force us all to do something. Oh well, live and learn. Transportation's see interesting. The transportation stopped at the prior highs within this large box, and now it's sort of futzing around down here. And we've got hammer bar inside. It resolved lower. Now another inside week. And I wonder if this might resolve lower. If we've got a downtrend, maybe it might come down to my moving average. I don't know. More NASDAQ. Let's see. Gold. QQQ. Everybody knows QQQ. See right here, there's your yellow bar buy signal in November. Ever since then, it's been up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks. Now, 10 weeks now, many times an average leg of a trend might be 12 weeks. So we may have 2 more weeks through January before things might really change. Because 12 weeks is 1 quarter. RSPs, this is always decent because it means mainstream America. More of the regular S&P companies are going up. It matches also the family trust portfolio, which I'm a trustee. And man, we're in slower dividend S&P, so I love it when our RSP is going up because it means the trust is going up. Yep, short-term interest rates are decreasing. And when this is going up, it means inflation is coming down. So who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens. What is this? Semiconductors. Boy, semis are kind of a mess here. They still had that buy signal. They had the big fake out where everybody sold, panic sold, and then whoop, psych, just kidding. And then the yellow bar signal, but then it did not have a strong breakout. You see, volume was weak. Where am I putting this? Right here? No, the one before. Volume was kind of weak, so weak breakout. Came in. Nope, we're going up. No, pull down. I mean, this is a messier one if you compare it to the QQQs. QQQs are so much better than semiconductors. But yeah, they're all going up at the moment. S&P 500, the red line near the all-time highs here. Flirting with it. Probably goes up. Like I said, another couple of weeks. But is this going to be bigger resistance? I don't know. We'll see. Spies. Oh, some sentiment. Sentiment here. McClellan also seems to be a little low. Well, it's coming a little bit from the Christmas silliness. Yeah, this one's coming in a little bit. See? Ping, 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 doink, doink, doink. Well, sentiment is nowhere near what it was like at Christmas when everybody was stupid bullish. The tan, solar, just awful. No reason to buy it. Plenty of reasons to short it. Bonds, nothing there. So you see how I can whip through charts really fast? Because I'm looking for specific things. Oh, okay, this is interesting. Uranium. Had a box breakout here that was kind of weak. It tried it once back here. Kind of weak, went sideways, formed a new box. Looked bearish right here. And then whoosh. Sound effects are free. And now look at that. It is blown through. That is a box breakout. But is this an easy one? Oh, hell no. This is one of the toughest box breakouts I've seen where it takes you up here, it says, nah, comes down here, and then completely turns around. This is a great lesson on how to F investors. How rude. By the way, your buy signal for uranium was back down here in June. And if you held your nose and used the weekly moving average as a guide, well, then you know, you could care less about all this. But this is what makes trading hard. This is what makes things really hard. Like, would I have traded this well? No, probably not. I would have been bearish right here. I mean, what's there to be bullish about? And then look, and it does that. Can you believe it? So annoying. The VIX still down low. Who cares about the VIX? Commercial real estate. More housing. Energy. Oh, look here, energy. Whoopsie. That's a box breakdown right there. So yeah, energy stocks are coming in. And that's always one big thing. If energy is weak, well, doesn't that mean potential recession is coming? Less economic activity means less fuel required. I don't know. We will see. I do not know. If there's something I say a lot, it's I don't know. I don't know. Wait until the market says something. All right, let's get into list 2, which are the textbook breakout leaders. These are sort of the best of the best. They got the best patterns, the volumes in the right place, etc. AMD had the strong move breakout here in November. Been moving higher, a little shake and bake, but nothing, no big deal. No red volume, all green volume. That's what you want to see. I actually kicked myself. I should have bought this one, but when everything's breaking out, and you got hundreds to choose from. It's hard to pick you just got to pick the ones you think are the best and go with it, and hope you did a good job. ANET, box breakout, continue moving higher. These ones should all look like that in a way. Box breakout, some herky-jerky, then a huge bar here, and just moving higher. Dash, I'm long Dash. Box breakout right here. See, it moved up, sort of came in a bit, and now it's moving higher again. And again, I'm looking at the volume down here. If there's big red volume bars, then I'm going to get concerned. This one here, it's probably going to form a new Darvas box, but there's certain ways when it should be formed, not yet. ELF, I'm long. There's your signal. And it's definitely moving higher. You had a box breakout textbook right here, moving higher. All you need to do is pick one big winner and you'll do well. Excuse me. This right here is sort of forming a new box, something like this. I don't know if I'd call it that yet. It needs a little more time, but that's roughly how it looks. When you buy these huge gap ups, this is what can happen. You buy them and you expect them to keep going up, and instead they sort of go sideways and they end up shaking you out because you bought like right here at the top. I don't like buying those. I'd rather wait for the next signal, like a real box breakout or a very clear color signal. But we'll watch that one. Yeah, we know about that one. That one. Geo right here, putting in a little box frame, but it's not ready yet. That's another winner. Forming another box sort of sideways. And this is the funny thing. After the sell-off 2 weeks ago, the rebound, everybody's like, yes, we're back. But look, it didn't go to new highs. It's sort of futzing around. ML, I am long this one. Oh, big pink bar signal. This means pay attention. This means sit up and watch it a lot closer. It does not mean immediate sell. But it means that somebody made a decision or some people made decisions in here, and now we got to see what the aftermath of that decision is. So I already noted it. I'm prepared for anything on that one, but I'm still long. Just being prepared. Path. Box breakout here, but notice you got to analyze the volume here. It had a big breakout, and what did investors do? They immediately ran to sell it. That big red bar. So if you thought this one was going to take off and go into the 30s, wrong. That's how you got to analyze the volume analysis. And look at it here, you know, no real reason to buy. I don't really like that one, but it forms the pattern, so it goes on my list. Rambus keep going up. Oh, 20 minutes already gone. Man, I talk too much. All right, let's rip through these and see if there's anything. Oh, this here is a potential shooter bar, inverse hammer. This could be bearish, but hard to say. Sort of a sideways box. Snow doesn't have good charts. They're all messy. So would I choose this one out of all the other stocks? No. But it is a breakout, so I'm tracking it. The Stinger box breakout, and it's moving higher. This is directly impacted by the stuff going on in the Middle East. Uber near red all-time highs. I bought it here, I sold it in here, and it went right back in my face. It said, F you, how could dare you sell me? So I feel a little stupid about it, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's not the first time I've sold something early, but we'll keep an eye on it. URI moving higher. This one's always good indication of the economy. Workday, yeah, as you can see, these all look roughly the same. Breakout, and then the trend takes them higher. All right, let's get into list 3. We'll whip through the rest here. Oh, there's a signal. Pink bar signal on AOI. Means pay attention. So when that happens, draw the lines there. But again, pay attention. It may be more of a pay attention on the downside. This one's come in somewhat. But you know what? This one here has sort of a shooter bar here that's bearish, but it had a big breakout move. It's not textbook though, but we're keeping an eye on it. It's done nothing to say that it's completely wrecked or anything at this time. Uh-oh, internet, come on. AMR. Oh, God, amazing. Obvious signal right there. If you had bought it, you'd be up 100 and almost 140 points. When was the last trade you made that went up 140 points? It's been a while, huh? Oh no, my internet. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, there's that AMR signal. And look at it just rip higher. And this is coal for steel making, I believe. Amazon. No real signals, just marching higher. BLDR. Big volume right here. Sometimes the volume itself is a signal when it's gigantic. See, compared to big here and here. But yeah, it's futzing around sideways. Has it made new highs? No, it might. Or it might not. I don't know. Coin, I'm short this one based on that signal right there. Maybe it comes back down here to the moving average, the weekly moving average. Or maybe it does worse. I don't know. But I mentioned in my Twitter tweets, the breakouts lacked volume. In all these different spots, they lacked volume. So coin's still controversial. And I saw this as a clear trade, clear signal. That's why I took it. And so far, it's working out. CVNA coming back in. Automotive might be tough if there's a recession. What do we got here? D-Dog moving higher. Dell moving higher. DKNG. Man, this box breakout right here was so bullish. Everyone's banging their chests, and look what it does. It goes up and then comes right back in and forms a new box. And even then, the rules for forming a box, maybe it could even wait a little bit, but what a disappointment. This would piss me off. But I don't like I don't feel sports gambling should be allowed or restricted more, so I'm happy this is coming down. F them. Monday, it's moving up. I own it. Any signals? No, not signals. It's just a bull market. Oh, Netflix. Box breakout. I own this one. And it needs to be moved. So I move stocks around on these lists all the time because they're constantly qualifying and not qualifying. So let's see. Oh, we gotta move along. I try to keep these videos at 30 minutes, and I'm already gonna be late. Roku pink bar signal. Look how it's come in. It hasn't rebounded along with everything else the last week or so. Instead, it's sold off. See, very interesting. In fact, I would almost because I don't think Roku is. I think it's past its prime. I'm going to put this in the bearish one because I bet you this resolves to the downside. With a smart TV, who needs a Roku device? Shop moving higher. VRT moving higher. No signals. All right, let's look at the bearish list. Then Apple. Apple's on the bearish list because it had a white bar sell signal last week. Now it rebounded, but on lower volume, and it only rebounded partially, so it's now an inside week. Should we buy Apple? Well, I don't really think so, but this is how now we watch this to see how it resolves. Resolve to the upside or the downside. But at the moment, who's in control? The bears are, because that's the latest signal. Oh, CCJ, look at that. That's lovely. This should be a box breakout. I probably need to put this something like this. And that's your uranium move right there. Let's fix this, make it look a little prettier. But look at this. You had a pink bar signal, just downside, downside, and now it takes off to the upside. So frustrating. But that goes to list 2. NPH, solar, who cares? This would be a good short, but I don't see a short signal in here. Google, moving up. Oh, this is on the bearish. This shouldn't be on the bearish list. It should be on the bullish list. Rivian, yellow bar buy signal, and look what it does. It goes up a little bit, then whoop, barfs it all back up. Signal failure. There's Roku. And by the way, Tesla fans, Tesla's been on this list forever, the bearish list, because you had the pink bar signal right here with a downside resolution. It formed a box, huge white bar sell signal, didn't crack down in here at the lower edge, but it never went back really to the highs, never closed above the high of the white bar signal. And now look at this, gone up, and now whoop, give it all back, and now it might be heading for lower. Upstart, I'm short Upstart. Bought it, sold it, shorted it, going down. We'll see what happens with this one. All right, going to whip through these remaining ones because I'm running out of time. Okay, list 5 is box breakdowns, avoids. Yeah, does this look like a stock that one should avoid? Had a lovely uptrend, and then look here. White bar sell signal, box breakdown, both on big volume. Ever since then, it's just been a mess. You see this? Run. Sell, sell, sell. God, look how ugly that is. Now, this may be the puke, where the longs are puking it out, but that's no reason to buy. Actually, let's see how big volume relatively is. Well, it's the biggest volume since this humongo bar, or right here. Well, but you'd have to believe in this company long term, and you'd have to be willing to sit for a long time. No, thank you. AI, yeah, but bearish. That looks terrible. White bar signal followed by a yellow bar with an immediate failure on volume. The market says you're insane. The bulls say, no, I really like this. Market says, yeah, F you, and starting to go back down. That might be worth shorting, but no real pattern, but just the overall the overall situation. But that's a chart interpretation. That's all we're doing here is interpreting charts, trying to get a correct interpretation. This one's just not good either. Not good. All these charts should generally suck. Sell H. Okay, it's finally moving up. I was not really thrilled with this, but this is doing good enough. We'll take it out. We'll just put it in the regular list. Bearish. Nothing going on. Ford. Some stocks I put in here just to keep tabs on them. Not really interested in them, but I just want to watch. This one here, IonQ, was an AI darling until August happened, and then it lost its mojo. This one here, moving back up. I should probably, I should probably move this out. I think the valuation on this one is stupid, but nobody's listening to me. This here is a box failure right there. You see it moved up, had a breakout, a low volume breakout, and then bang, the sellers crushed it here. The bulls tried to make a go of it, come back here, but eventually now not one worth buying. Bearish, bearish, bearish. Yep, bearish right there. Bearish. PLTR. Box breakdown there, but volume was low. With a rebound, but the rebound was low. There, a little easier to see it. But deserves to be on this list. Rig, unfortunately, going down. But again, that's the oil sector. Energy's going down. Less demand for energy. Why? Well, I hope it's not a recession. Oh, interesting. Blue bar signal. Got some green volume here. I don't know if that's conclusive enough to buy, but I'm going to keep an eye on that one. Oh, this one, so difficult. All right, well, this one's worthy enough to move it out. Okay, only a few minutes over. Let's do the last list, then we'll wrap up. Airbnb, roughly a new box, but I've never liked this stock. And I don't rent Airbnbs either. So, APP, nice long sideways box. This is getting interesting. This one's getting very interesting because it's had multiple times chances to break downwards and it has not. So put this one on box breakout alert. Maybe we need to buy it. Excellent, moving up. Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett. Yeah, go inside. Oh, here's my pick for the stock picking contest for 2024, where you're just throwing darts at a board. And look at that, white bar sell signal. God blast it. I make the pick and then it immediately goes to list 5. Just, that's so annoying. But I do not own any. That's why I would never recommend a stock I own, because I'll probably jinx it like that. Sorry, bros. Didn't mean to do it. That's so annoying. Look at that. Here, right, let's put it back in. BROS. God. And this means it could be going potentially lower. God. Well, I hope nobody bought anything based on my recommendation. Where was I? There we go. It's probably somewhere right there. BTU. Amazing. This is a coal company. Compare it to AMR. Completely different. You have chosen poorly. SLH. Yeah, Confluent doing nothing. CGC. Everybody thought pot was back. No, it's not. In fact, it looks horrible. I should probably just delete this off the list. Crocs with a rebound. This might be something here. That looks kind of bullish. Yellow bar, buy signal. Crocs may be back. Let's move this to list 3, bullish. Fro, sideways. Come on, let's wrap this list. Wrap this video up. Globe, anything else here? Facebook. Oh, God. Zuckerberg is selling, but you know what? Facebook just keeps going up. It's so annoying. Look at that. Monthly chart. Came down and does the V right back up. Can't stand Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, Microsoft. What do we have here? A box breakout. Whoop. Put that in list 2. Looking good. Looking good, Billy Ray. Feeling good, Lewis. Oh, NVIDIA, however you pronounce it. Box breakout. Tech is just unstoppable. What do we got here? Oh, Pan W. Oh, does this look familiar? Box breakout. Looks pretty bullish. And then this one, which I bought, that is also a box breakout. Clearly, we can tell that big tech had a really nice week. But other stocks might not have done so well. It's still a tech market. So the leaders are clearly the big mega cap techs. SoFi, everybody loves this, and yet, no thank you. Square, and our last one there. Okay, so that does it for this weekly review. We've seen some weakness, but big cap tech with the latest breakouts. The bull market continues until posted otherwise. All right, I hope everybody has a great weekend. Have a great Martin Luther King holiday. Talk to you soon. Bye.